what's your opinion on open relationships? What's up, y'all? Welcome to or back to my channel. I'm A1THEGOD, and you read the title already, so you already know what we about to do. Subscribe. That's exactly what we're about to do. Go ahead and subscribe for a brother. If you have a Gmail, you have a YouTube, so that means you should subscribe. A lot of people don't think they can subscribe because they don't think they have a YouTube. But if you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube. So subscribe to a brother. You gladly appreciate it. But also, it means that we're about to do a Q&A. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all the opportunity to know the man behind A1THEGOD. So what we're gonna start with is where A1THEGOD actually came from. So the name itself. My cousin, when he was like 17, 18 years old, he like 20 now. The dude thinks he the shit in Samoa. He was talking with his friends one day and he, I don't know, started calling me A1 out of nowhere. And so I asked him one day, I was just like, why you started calling me A1? And so he told me, because you clutch, bro, you always clutch. I was just like, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. So, and I added the God part on top of it because I believe that we are all God and goddesses. So I decided to attach the God on the end of it. And then I added the X because, I mean, why not? I put on my Instagram story. If you're not following my Instagram, you should already be following my Instagram. So go ahead and follow my Instagram. I'll wait. You did it. You followed my Instagram. You took the time to do it. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So I had a poll on my Instagram, not a poll, but a little question sticker. And basically what I decided to do is get people to ask me questions that they wanted to know about yours truly. So we're going to go through them and we're going to answer them. So boom, here we go. So first question comes from my boy Shaq, and he asked, what products do you use in your hair? Random, but notice how healthy it looks. Oh, give me a second. Hold on, I got you. Hold on. All right, so it doesn't have a sticker on it. I might have taken it off, honestly, but Elegant Essentials. On Instagram, I'm going to tag her business down below. My homegirl, Tamia, my homegirl Tamia hooked me up with natural shea butter and natural like essential oils and soap and all that stuff. Support black owned businesses. You wonder how my skin got like this, you wonder how my hair is like this. It's because of this stuff. This stuff, I need my stuff. So yeah, that's how I got, you know, the glow going on right now. A friend of mine, Nisi, asked me what are my future goals. So my future goals is to have this thing blow through the fucking roof. I want to be able to do this full time and give y'all great content and just have this be my main source of income. Everything else is just a blessing and it's extra and I welcome it all. But as far as future goals, honestly, like I said, to have this blow up, really just to be happy, be healthy, keep my mental in check. I want to buy my grandmother a house. I'm going to link that video in below about writing your goals down. So those are some of my goals there. Buy my grandmother a house, buy my mom a house. And I want to buy a Tesla. So I want to build a family one day. That's a future goal of mine. Have a little bit of Averys running around and whatnot. I have a lot of goals that I want to accomplish in my lifetime. I don't give myself actual time limit on these particular things because that only just leads to stress, and tired of people and social media putting time limits on a whole bunch of stuff. My boy Rob said, what is your purpose and what do you think God created you for? I've been searching for this for God knows how long, and honestly I still haven't come to a solidified answer yet, but what I can tell you is I think I'm getting to a point where I think my purpose here was to inspire. Honestly, lead by example. I had a discussion with a friend of mine and we were talking about what our purpose was or what my purpose was, and it may be to just lead by example, to be able to influence someone just by the things that I've done already. So I think that's why God put me on this earth, is just to inspire, because it seems as though it comes so easy to me to motivate and inspire people. I love doing it. I love making people feel good. I love people coming to me and saying, Avery, you really helped me do X, Y, and Z, and I wouldn't be able to do it if you didn't motivate me to do that. So Yeah, I think that's my purpose. But once again, not a solidified thing. It could change tomorrow. My boy Cuba said, get me on the pod. So we're going to put a question mark at the end of that. So I put that on the back burner. I can put that video, you guys make sure you go check out that video too on why I quit podcasting. But I actually put it on the back burner in order to build this whole thing. So, I mean, bro, we can do a reaction video together because I know you got a reaction channel. I'm gonna put his reaction channel at the bottom of this too. But yeah, bro, help a brother grow his channel because you out here doing big things. I see you, bro. I see you. My friend Destin, she put, who is your biggest inspiration? Right now, my biggest inspiration definitely has to be The Rock. Just his story, just how he always stays motivated, always stays humble. He's a good dude, whether you see him on camera, off camera. So I've been told. The goal is to meet him one day to find out for myself. But right now, he's a really big inspiration to me. Eric Thomas, huge inspiration to me. Just his amount of grind and just being able to switch that mindset. So, and just kind of how he was brought up and his story, definitely very inspirational to me. So top two would definitely be Eric Thomas and The Rock. If you smell. My friend Chanel asked me, what is your favorite season? What is my favorite season? Definitely fall because of the fashion. I know you can't really tell now, but I really like earth tone colors, fall colors. Like that's my shtick right there. I love that. So yeah, fall would definitely have to be my my favorite season just because of the fashion that goes behind it, honestly. A friend of mine, Sheba, asked, what is the best advice you have ever gotten and from who? The best advice I think I've ever received wasn't really meant to be advice. I remember my family and I, making sure I say it right because my grandma would correct me, but my family and I, we all went to the Williamsburg outlet and my grandfather was there. And mind you, I know he knows how to move. Like, he can move pretty fast. He's a little bit up there in age, but you couldn't tell it at all. So I asked him, I was just like, yo, why are you moving so damn slow? And he was like, where I got to go? What I'm in a rush for? And I was just like, oh my God. Since then, I've just kind of been pacing myself, being gentle with myself, patient with myself, and just moving at a slow and steady pace, because where am I rushing to? What's the rush? What is the hurry? Honestly. Nanali on Instagram says, what was your upbringing like? My upbringing was pretty good, to be raised by my grandparents, even though I grew up without a father and so forth, and my mom wasn't there a lot of my childhood. I still had a pretty good upbringing. I grew up without siblings, but I had cousins and stuff like that, so we were really close. Just a normal upbringing for a black male being raised by his grandparents. They showed me love, care. My grandmother really did a lot of the quote unquote heavy lifting and life lessons. My granddad was kind of like there to like take me to doctor visits, but me and my granddad are like super close. We just have like a special bond. So he was kind of there to give me the talk and show me how to tie a tie, but when it came to like schoolwork and stuff like that, that's where my grandmother really stepped in and really shined. So they definitely really did a really good part in raising the brother that you see before you, and I think they did a fantastic job. Blanca, she asks, what's your opinion on open relationships? My opinion on open relationships, it varies. Yes and no. Would I be in one? It depends, to be completely honest with you. For me, I feel like if the two people are on the same page, then I mean, why not? If they're both solidified on, I want you and I want to do stuff with other people. Now, for me, if it's kind of like, if I'm going into marriage with this particular female, I don't think that that's something I would want to do. Like, I'm really into her, like I'm gonna propose and all this stuff. I don't think I would want to do that. But if we're young, you know what I'm saying, and it's just something that she's like, I don't want to be tied down, but I really like you and I really want to do stuff with you and I really want to do this. So I think it's an agreement that you have to come upon to really express an open relationship. That's just my personal opinion on it. So y'all let me know in the comment section, how do you feel about open relationships? Because I think that's a very, very juicy topic. Last but not least, certainly not least, my homegirl Tiana. Make sure you check out the video how she helped me revamp my Tinder. She asked, what would you name your firstborn child and why? Okay, so if it was, I really thought about this throughout the week and I really didn't come up with anything. So honestly, and it's it's funny because in my head, I was like, if it was a girl, I'd name her Tiana. And the reason being, not because your name is Tiana, but there's this girl on Empire, and I have like the girl Tiana on Empire. See, I got a crush on her. You know what I'm saying? And then I think she like dating Jacob Lattimore. I don't like you, brother. I don't like you. I don't like you. But yeah, they're dating, and I had like, as soon as I seen her on Empire, that's my like celebrity crush. That's my little shawty. So if I had a girl, she'd be Tiana, and also I always liked the name Tiana, either Tiana or Aaliyah. I always liked Aaliyah. Aaliyah's always, I told myself that if a girl told me her name was Aaliyah and she was fine, boom, got me. I don't care what your attitude was like, we could deal with it, but I always like the name Aaliyah. If it was a boy, it would probably be, I always told myself I'd name my son King, and I know everybody's just like, oh, that's generic and that. Listen, I name him like King Lamar Jones or something. That sounds like, I don't know, he's really, really good at sports. Or he sounds athletic as hell. So I name him something like King Lamar, King Donovan Jones, or something to that nature, or King Oliver Jones, King DeAndre Jones. Who knows? Who knows? But those are all the questions, y'all. I appreciate that because y'all went crazy. Y'all went dummy. Y'all went stupid on the questions. Didn't expect to get that many questions at all, to be completely honest with you. But I'm glad y'all chimed in. So that's the video. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Also, let me know what other content you guys want. Until next time, I'll see you when I see you. Peace out.